Hello, we're standing here at Matonyok farm, and you can see from the way the camera is pointing that these are the two greenhouses which you've erected, and it gets its water from these two tanks, of which there's an underground borehole which is over there. Okay, this is the open field for the greenhouse tomatoes, and if you can see, this is when we're starting to get the first fruits. You can see they're green. This is the first fruits, and it's, even as the agronomist says, it's a very, very successful pilot project. There is the farmhand, it's called Asman, the agronomist, Bernard. You will get the video. This is a video.
Oh, unachukua video.
Yeah. So Bernard is the agronomist here, taking care of these greenhouses, and so far so good. Everything has turned out very successfully. Now if you can see outside, that is the onion field. A lot of onions going all the way to the fence over there. That's the main gate over there. Goes all the way to the river. You can see those big trees. That's the river line. Okay. All the green patches that you see, those are young onions. They're coming up very well. It is a hot and windy day in Kimana, and today we actually went to inside the greenhouses. There is some tomatoes which came up, and this, we can actually call this as our first crop. Look at this. This is the first crop which has come out of the greenhouse, full of tomatoes, very good quality, hard skin. And all indicators are that we will be harvesting for the next 9 months or so, hopefully. These greenhouses were put up by American Kenya. So, this is inside one greenhouse, you can see. Today we've been doing a little bit of harvesting the tomatoes, and also we're trying to remove the leaves, excess leaves, because when you have excess leaves you can't have the flowers, you can't have the plant producing much flowers and stronger fruit. And so by eliminating most of the leaves, you get to a point whereby you don't have to worry about lack of aeration. You don't have to worry, because the tomato plants have to have what is usually called some space. They have to have space so as to reproduce. As you can see, there's a very big difference from this ones where those leaves have been pruned, and from there while it's still not pruned, because you cannot see the fruit really well, and that also hinders the development of the fruit, because you want bigger fruit. Alright. So that's outside one of the greenhouse. Same thing is replicated on the other side. Okay. So you have to close this up. The excess leaves which has come out. Alright. That is Asman. What we want to achieve here is that we want to put these two collapsible water tanks so that they can have a place whereby you can put in nutrients like polyfeed, so that it enters directly into the drip line and into the greenhouse instead of spraying it with a knapsack sprayer. So we are setting up. That's Bernard doing the setting up. He's the expert in this. Okay. So with these connectors, what we're going to do is that you're going to have him connecting that. And if you can see the line, this line which Asman is holding, that line goes directly into the drip line system. Then connects to this, and from then on, you know, the water goes up to here. Then you mix all the nutrients and chemicals and fertilizer and all that, and it goes directly. So it's fed into the drip line, right into the roots. Okay, that's the crop. Generally it's performed very well. This is the first fruit, so it's still young. So when it continues up to, let's say, the third month, that's when you'll see a really huge fruit. But so far so good, all indications that everything has come out correctly. It's quite a large area, you can see. Okay, that's the borehole area, and if you look towards there, that's where you will see Kimana town. You see, look at that high tower over there, that's Kimana town. So I want you to take a look at, this is the borehole site. Beyond the borehole, that's the Kilimanjaro. It's a bit covered by the cloud right now, but that's the Kilimanjaro. Okay, now that's the side of town. This marks the boundary of Matonyok land, where the red flower is, the bougainvillea you call it, that one is the farm. That's the river line. So when you come up to that tall tree over there, this is a jacaranda tree. It's a bit overgrown, you can't see it very well right now. That's the jacaranda tree, where you see a roof jutting out. Then you see two acacia trees. That is the site whereby we are going to put up the Brianna house over there. So that when you're over there, I can see, it's a very central place because I can see the town, where the tower is. There's a tarmac road over there, right where these people are passing. And then this is the borehole area, the greenhouse area. And behind there it's Kilimanjaro. So apparently where the Brianna house is going to be situated, it's a clear view. You can have a clear view of the Kilimanjaro right from there. Okay? It's all farmland, and then there's a road at the back. Okay? That's the river line. So Brianna is opposite to the river. Okay? Can you get the relation? It's opposite. The greenhouses, Kilimanjaro, the borehole, the road, the power lines, the town, Brianna right there. Right there. Let me zoom in. Right there. Okay. Well, hope you've enjoyed the viewing. Till next time, it's goodbye from Matonyok land.